I just don't know.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate over here.
Okay, so what do you got?
Me?
Yeah, have you hit anything? Let's hear it.
Penguin drama, foot. Anal carcinoma.
Yeah.
That's as far as I got.
I like the foot.
You're kind of onomatopoeic.
I don't know. It kind of feels like it needs some punching up.
You can always throw in a few jokes later on. You gotta get the through line though first.
What do you think it's Hamlet?
Don't ask me, I'm just a chimp.
They could have given us a clue or something.
Yeah, or a story conference.
But that would defeat the whole purpose of the experiment.
I know. 3 monkeys typing into infinity will sooner or later produce Hamlet.
Right.
Completely by chance.
And Dr. David Rosenbaum up there in that booth is gonna prove it all.
But what is Hamlet?
I don't know.
What is Hamlet?
I don't know.
You know, this is really stupid.
Have you got something better to do in this cage? The sooner we produce the goddamn thing, the sooner we get out of here.
Sort of like a publisher of Paris with a twist.
Well, what do we owe this Rosenbaum? A guy who stands outside those bars and tells people, that one's Milton, that one's Swift, that one's Kafka, just to get a laugh.
What's a Kafka anyway? Why am I Kafka?
Search me.
What is a Kafka?
All the four-eyed friends sure think it's a stitch.
And how are we supposed to type Hamlet if we don't even know what it is?
Okay, so the chances are a little slim.
Yeah, and this from the guy who's supposed to be smart? Guy who went to Columbia University?
Look, the way I figure it, there is a providence that oversees our pages. Rough draft them how we may.
But how about you, Milton? What have you got?
Well, let's see here. Of man's first disobedience, and the fruit of that forbidden tree, whose mortal taste brought death into the...
Hey, that's pretty good. That's got, like, rhythm. It really
Yeah.
sings, Milton.
Yeah, really?
But is it Shakespeare?
Who cares? He's got rhythm and voice in there.
But does Rosenbaum care about boys? Does he care about anybody's individual creativity?
Let's look at this from Rosenbaum's point of view for a minute.
No. He brings us here to produce copy. Then all he wants is a clean draft of somebody else's stuff. We're getting peanuts here to be somebody's hack.
Writing is a mug's game anyway, Swifty.
Well, it hath made me mad.
Why not just buckle down and get the project over with? Set up a schedule for yourself. Type in the morning for a couple hours when you're fresh, then take a break. Let the old juices flow. You know, do a couple more hours in the afternoon and retire for a shot of papaya and some frickin' masturbation. What is the big deal?
If this Rosenbaum was worth anything, we'd be working on word processors, not these antiques. He's lucky he could find 3 who could type this good. Then he treats us like those misfits at the Bronx Zoo. I mean, a tire swing? What does he take us for?
I like the tire swing. I think it was a very nice touch.
I can't work under these conditions. No wonder I'm producing garbage.
How does the rest of yours go, Milton?
What, this?
Yeah, read me some more.
Blah, 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 blah. Whose mortal taste brought death into the blamagam. Bed socks, knock worse, Tinkerbelly. What do you think?
Blamagam's good.
I don't know.
What's the matter? Is it the tone? I knew this was kind of a stretch for me.
Well, I'm just not sure it has the same expressive intensity and pungent lyricism as the first part.
Well, sure. It needs rewriting. What doesn't? This is a rough draft.
This bit.
Are they watching?
What?
Are they watching?
What?
I don't know. I can't see. I've got my paws over my eyes.
What?
What is the point of this?
Why do they videotape our bowel movements?
What?
Lights off.
But how are are you doing, friends? What have you got?
Well, let's see. K, 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 K.
What is that? Postmodernism?
20 lines of it.
At least it'll fuck up his data.
20 lines of that and I went dry. I got blocked. It felt like I was repeating myself.
Do you think that's in Hamlet?
I don't understand what I'm doing here in the first place. I'm not a writer. I'm a monkey. I'm supposed to be swinging on branches, digging up ants, not sitting under fluorescent lights for 10 hours a day.
It is a long way home to the gardens of sweet Africa, where lawns and level downs and flocks grazing the tender herb were sweetly interposed.
Paradise, wasn't
Lost.
Lost.
it? Lost.
I'm trying to deal with some of that in this new piece here, but it's all still pretty close to the bone.
Just because they keep us locked up, they think they're more powerful than we are.
They are more powerful than we are.
Just because they control the means of production, they think they can suppress the vote.
Things are how they are. What are you gonna do?
Hey, how come you're always so goddamn ready just to justify the way that you Rosenbaum to the apes?
Do you have a key to that door?
No.
Do you have an independent food source?
No.
So call me a collaborator. I happen to be a professional. If Rosenbaum wants Hamlet, I'll give it a shot. Just don't forget, we're not astrophysicists, we're not brain surgeons, we're freaking chimps, and for apes in captivity, this isn't a bad gig.
What's really frightening is if we stick around this cage long enough, we'll evolve into Rosenbaum.
Evolved into Rosenbaum.
Brush up your Darwin, baby. We're more than kin and less than kind.
Anybody got a smoke?
I'm all out.
Don't look at me. It's not going to satisfy those voyeurs with the old smoking chip trick. No, thank you.
Don't be a sap Swifty. You gotta use them. Use the freaking system.
What do you mean?
Watch me while I put my antic disposition up. They should have thrown. No, just so. See what I mean? Galuasa, too. It's my favorite.
They should have thrown in a Cupid off for that performance.
I got results, didn't I?
Sure, you do your Bonzor routine and get a gallon waste out of it. Last week I totaled a typewriter and got a whole carton of Marlboros.
Yeah, well, you know what the trouble with that was? You didn't smoke them. You took a frickin' shit on them.
There's a medical statement.
Okay, you made your statement, and I got my smoke. All ends well that ends well, right?
You know what, guys? It's the only way we know they're watching.
Huh?
We perform, we break typewriters, type another page, and a cigarette appears. At least it's a sign that somebody out there is paying attention to us.
Our resident philosopher.
What if one of us really does write Hamlet? Here we are, set down to prove the inadvertent virtues of randomness, and to produce something we wouldn't even recognize if it passed right through our hands. Well, what if one of us actually does it?
Will we really be released?
Will they give us the key to the city, the ticket tape parade?
Or will they move us on to Ulysses?
Oh.
Why did they pick Hamlet in the first place? What's Hamlet to them, or they to Hamlet, that we should care? Boy, there's the respect that makes calamity out of so long a life. For those who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's
Hey,
tomb,
Swifty!
the pangs of despised love, the law's delay.
Swifty, relax, will you?
A banana.
Jeez. I wish I could get Rosenbaum in here to show how he does in production.
What?
Hamlet. That's it.
Revenge on Rosenbaum? What?
That's it. Forget about this random Hamlet crap. What about revenge?
Revenge on Rosenbaum?
Who else? Hasn't he bereft us of our homes and families? Stepped in between us and our expectations?
Swifty, how would we do that?
Easy. We lure him in here to look at our typewriters, test them out like there's something wrong, but poison the keys.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Sure, some juice, some cursed bone, spread liberally over the keyboard. Kind of work like a charm.
Right, okay, great. Good, yeah, good try.
If that doesn't work, me and Venom the Tire Swing invite him for a ride. Plus, I challenge him to a duel.
Brilliant! So brilliant.
Can't you see it? In the course of combat, I casually graze my repeater over the poison typewriter keys, and then a hit! A palpable hit! For a reserve, we lay it by with a cup of some venomous distillment. We'll put the pellet with the poison in the vessel with the pistol.
You know what, hey, listen here. I gotta get back to work. The man is gonna want his damn pages, okay?
You know, it's not even a bad idea, but
What's the matter with you guys? I'm onto something here.
honestly, I think it's hopeless, Swifty.
But this is the goods.
Where was I? Let's see here. Bed salts, not worst. Tinkerbelly.
The readiness is all I guess, Swifty.
Damn straight. Just let me know when the K button gives out, honey.
You two serfs go back to work. I'll do all the thinking around here. Swifty, revenge!
Tinkerbelly, startup squans, hemorrhoid. Yeah, that is good. This is good. Shuttle Swanson.
Act 1, Scene 1. Elsinore Castle, Denmark.
Hemorrhoid.
Enter Bernardo and Francisco.
Pomegranate.
Bernardo says, "Who's there?"
Bazooka. Let's go.
Great, take a bow. Come take a bow, guys.
A bow
Seriously.
with banana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
And my cigarette. There we go. Just out of curiosity, is